Testing, test ickles. Testing, test ickles, test ickles, test ickles. Welcome everyone to episode 741 of the Daily Mother a Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gaincast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Slaycast, Nipplecast, Chipplecast, and Taintcast in the realm, because when I flex you flex, we all flex our biceps. Papa Swolio is live, and it's early as a beach today. You know what's crazy is I'm seeing everyone right now popping in on Instagram, especially that is here. Like, do you guys ever sleep? You ask me if I ever sleep. Do you guys ever sleep? Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, sexy beaches. Look at you, sexy beaches early in the morning. This is fun, right? This is fun. You fucking fucking animals. Look at you. What up, fam? What's going on Instagram? Welcome to the Quadcast, everyone. Welcome to the Gain Train. Welcome to your Is this going to turn into a morning show? You guys are in your morning commute and you're watching old Papa Swolio. This is fun. Top of the morning to you lads. Top of the morning. Papa Swolio's in here. We represent the Swoley Pup Kids. The Swoley Pup Kids. What's going on? What up, Facebook? Angel, Dennis, David. All right, man. Shoot, we're going to turn this to a morning show. Everyone's here. Everyone actually shows up on time. Look at you, prompt mother freakers. I guess no one's awake. So the only thing that pops up is Papa Solio's notification, just flexing like a maniac. Morning show, not a bad idea. Yeah. Well, no, it's a terrible idea. DP. Don't even fucking get me started. No, a morning show is actually, it's not a terrible idea. Or fuck it, it's a terrible idea because I'm not. It's gonna be either a morning show. It will probably be more likely. It'll be a late show. That for you, it'll be the morning. For me, it's going to be a late show. No, I like the random. I like the random times because I just surprise. Just like on Instagram, you slide into someone's DM. Right now, I just slide into your face holes. I just slide into your Facebook and your Twitch and your YouTube. So we got the quadcast going, twitch.tv/Swolenormous. If you're not following Papa Solio over on the Twitch, follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. So I hope you enjoyed yesterday. Holy fucking rush. Holy rush on Facebook. You guys jumped on that Daily Swole Club. That was badass, right? And the first post is going to go out a little bit later today. What time is it? It's about 9 a.m. or so Eastern time. So the first Daily Swole Club that I mentioned yesterday is going to go out today, and that is going to be fire. That's awesome. So the feedback on that was amazing, and it's still coming in. I'm still catching up on all the messages, which is turning out to be that's gonna be I'm gonna have to get myself a little leprechaun to answer all those DMs and messages, which is awesome, by the way. So, those of you that didn't show up yesterday or that didn't catch yesterday's episode, remember the Daily Swole Club on Facebook. Make sure you go over to Facebook and send me a message. If you go to Facebook and you, click send me a message, you can swipe up on the main menu, and under free resources in Messenger, you can access a Daily Swole Club, and I'll explain how to join. It's really simple. You just hit, like, the button twice, you'll pop up and you'll just say join. And all it is a private VIP messaging list. And I'm sending out fire content every single day. So it's going to be workshop, like little mini workshops, mini courses, little breakdowns, video demos, exercise demos, tips, inspiration, but right in your inbox. So you'll get that every single day, and we can communicate there. And I could drop some additional fire, but it's exclusive content. So it's an exclusive VIP list, and it's 100% free. So there's no risk, no loss, just pure fucking gain. Literally pure fucking gain. And what I'm dropping today is actually well, I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be a surprise, but it's about active recovery, but it's great content. And a lot of you probably don't know what actually happens with this situation that I am actually breaking down in today's video. So I have a video going out about 12 noon Eastern time. So those of you that are already on the Daily Swole Club list, you'll see that soon. Frank buys and tries, then hot muzza fuzzing yoga today. Can't flipping weight. Once you start getting into mobility, bros and brohemes and bro fems, you're going to never want to go back. Once you pop your yoga cherry, once you pop your yoga cherry, you never fucking go back. I'm telling you. I am telling you, those of you that are on the fence with yoga, those of you that are hesitant to get involved with yoga, once you do, and this is the big thing that I think this is probably the reason why I push yoga so much, is because once I started doing yoga, I was almost upset at myself. And drop in the comments if you felt the same way or you feel the same way or you had the same experience. But when I started doing yoga, I was almost angry. I was almost angry at myself for not doing it sooner, for not just being aware of this and putting it into practice sooner. I was a little bit pissed off. I mean, I guess that's regret. I guess that's regret. That's what you call regret in life. I would, but I don't. It's not like, oh my god, to the end of my days, I'm always gonna regret that. But shit, I mean, if I started doing this when I was 18, if I started doing this when I was 20, well, 25, did I start doing it? No, maybe a little bit after that. But if I started doing it right when I was like really bulking heavy, it would have helped me so much. It would have prevented little tendonitis or aches or stiffnesses. Like it could have opened up so much more for me. So it's not like a negative thing or a bad kind of regret. It's just a wish. I wish I started getting to it earlier. So that's why I get excited when people join the community and people start doing these yoga moves and these mobility, you know, these exercises. When those of you that are joining Swolenormous X, kids that are people that are, I should say kids, people, 18 years old, 22, 24, and they're coming in with injuries. And that's a crazy thing. I'm getting a lot of messages from 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds with injuries. And they talk to me and I look at their messages and their DMs and everything. And it's like I'm talking to a 50-year-old construction worker that's retired or that's on the back nine, and the way they sound. And that's the way a lot of kids come out of high school with football and they get banged up. And um, you shouldn't be recovering when you're a teenager, but this is the kind of shit that people deal with. And how many of you played high school football, guys, and you had a high school injury? Every single person that fucking plays high school football has an injury and is living with an injury. And what do you think happens with those injuries? You get adhesions, you get improper movement patterns, you start shifting around differently, you walk differently, you sit differently, you do things differently, and it affects all your movements, it affects all your activity, which leads to other kinds of imbalances and other kinds of pains and other kinds of issues down the line. So if you can prevent that earlier, it's important. It's important. North Dakota, nice, nice. No, is that yeah? ND, ND, great idea. In the morning, give me something to listen to while sandblasting. Well, I mean, I'm totally down to doing a morning show. I mean, if there's a big turnout, everyone's turning out. I mean, you guys are all consistent. It's like the same amount of people that are here at other times. So I'm totally open to mixing it up. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing that I'm gonna be up super early every day. It's not even super early. Was it 9? It feels super early because I went to sleep super late. Because the reason why I'm doing it this early is because I want to make sure I'm doing the quadcast because tomorrow, and I'll make this announcement now for those of you that are watching live, tomorrow will not be a quadcast. Tomorrow will not be a quadcast. So I will probably be doing some random Instagram lives, but what's probably going to happen is I'll be either only on Facebook and YouTube. I'll probably be, if I can do a double stream tomorrow, Friday. If I could do a double stream, I will do a double stream, but it will probably be only a max double stream. Okay. But if I can only do Facebook and YouTube or something along those lines, I will do some intermittent streaming on like Instagram throughout the day. But the Daily Swole will probably only be on one platform, maybe two tomorrow. So just stay plugged into that. But I'll give announcements on my Instagram story, but you'll get the content, you'll get the podcast, but it won't be me sitting in this room. I'll be in a different location. It'll be so exotic and exciting. So we're taking the Swole on the road. So it won't be a quadcast tomorrow. But it could be, we'll get a good topic going and I'll get some good context and we'll use some stuff for that. And that'll probably spread out and kind of bleed out into some other content. I have some cool stuff. I uploaded. I might just have it post up today. I might just have it post up today while, um, just to give you guys some fire on a Thursday. I posted a new driving while gaining. It's not live yet, but that's going to be going on Facebook and YouTube, and maybe I'll have that go today if there's a lot of interest in seeing that today. If I get some feedback and people clamoring, trying to bust down the door to see that. So new DWG and some new content That's dropping today. So again, those of you that are coming in, those of you coming in now, make sure you go over to Facebook and send me a message and get on the Daily Swole Club. All you got to do is send me a message, click send a message, and then you can actually see and swipe up in the main menu under free resources and join the Daily Swole Club. If you have any questions on Instagram of how to join, it's on Facebook Messenger. So if you don't use Facebook, you don't use Messenger, you can't be a part of the Daily Swole Club. So make sure you get on that. And that way you get the exclusive content like I was talking about yesterday. Yoga in kilts. This could be a thing. Ooh, drafty, 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 drafty. Like in the kitchen. Let's see. I can't stand to miss a leg day now. Hell yeah. Oh, you're with that with legs. Eric Dean says. You mean with regret, right? You wish you started doing that earlier. Yeah, I agree. Getting the swole on in South Africa. Wow. Cape Town gains. The Cape of Good Gains. Fuck Good Hope. The Cape of Good Swole. So, good morning. Agree 100%. Yes, everyone's into the regret for yoga and mobility. Actually, if you look carefully enough, you see right here on the ground behind me, there's a couple things, right? You can see almost like the hint. You can see the yoga mat rolled up. You can see the little tip of the Thor hammer I have. You can see a foam roller and part of a yoga block behind me. So there's all these elements of mobility behind me. There's a yoga strap. And since I'm going to be traveling a little bit, I'm going to bring the yoga strap and the yoga, I guess the yoga mat. I'm gonna try to bang out some yoga and some mobility, which is important. So let's the topic of today, because today was the morning and I don't normally do the show in the morning. The title of today's episode is morning or evening, because I get a lot of you that message me about the best time to work out. The best time to work out. And I've mentioned this a few times when we discuss the word best. What's best? What's the best thing to do? What's the best food to eat? What's the best exercise for? There really is none. There is no best. When you say the word best, you start getting very subjective in life. Who's the prettiest person in the world? Who's the sexiest man? Who's the strong? I mean, when you say strong, let's say, for example, right? The antithesis to that subjective is the objective, who's the strongest. If you look at a competition like the world's strongest man. Okay, you have someone who can lift more or wins more of these little events in that competition. And you have, boom, the champion, the world's strongest man, because he lifted more. When it comes to when's the best time to work out, it's not like working out in the morning. All of a sudden, you have so much more testosterone and growth hormone. You're going to see so much more progress. That's not what makes working out in the morning better. And that's going to be an opinion. So, first off, I don't even wanna say, I don't even wanna promote, I don't wanna have any kind of instance or hint that there is a better time, like working out in the morning or the evening, because it's not fair. It's really not fair. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to people that can't work out in the morning. And some of you work third shift, so the morning just is not an option because you're working in the morning all night and through the morning. The only ability is to do it in the afternoon or evening when you wake up or something. So if you can only work out in the evening, that's fine. The most important thing is that you're fucking going to the gym. And it goes back to the video I posted the other day on Facebook. The bottom line is that you're going to the gym, that you're fucking doing it. That's the number one thing, most important. That's the only thing that really fucking matters, is that you're going to the gym. And that's it. If you're going, fine. You won, you did it. Congratulations. You are a victor. You are a victor in fitness life. That's it. That's it. You're going. You're making a part of your schedule. So if you're going now, if you're at the gym now, if you're at the gym tonight, kudos to you. Pat yourself on the back. You fucking did it and you did it again and you're putting in the time. Good, done. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's the kind of stuff that you can quantify, you can nitpick, you can measure, you can compare, but there really is no comparison. How do you compare that? How do you say that the morning is better than the evening? There are people that make sick gains and have sick progress and have amazing things to show from evening workouts. And there are other people that work out in the morning and have likewise amazing things to show. If you are literally comparing, if you are literally comparing, and let's say you have a choice, then it becomes a different conversation. If you have a choice, some of you can choose to work out first thing in the morning, and some of you can choose to work out in the evening, and you can decide and you can design your schedule, organize your schedule, choose when it happens. Then you start talking about some different things. Then you start talking about discipline. Then you start talking about building consistency and building a better habit for yourself and feeling better and feeling different throughout the day. And that's where this conversation kind of goes, because once you start talking about that, and that kind of subjectivity, then there's a whole other conversation. Then we can really get into some nitty gritty because I believe if you have a choice, it's far better to do it first thing in the morning. So right now, while I take a sip of water, because I need to hydrate like a motherfucker so I can keep on dropping some gains in your ear holes. When is when do you prefer to work out? First thing in the morning, or do you like to work out in the evening? Or when do you? Are you forced to? Is it your choice? I mean, we all have a choice, but you know what I mean? Like, do you work out in the morning because that's when you can work out, or do you work out in the evening? Mm. Oh, hydration. There's nothing like hydrating when you're thirsty as shit. Woo, make sure you drink your water. If you're on your way to work and you are just getting up and you haven't drank water yet, fam, drink your water. Drink your water, fam. Drink up, drink up. Drink up, fam. Drink up, buddy. Drink up. Afternoon, evening, morning. Most of you are up right now in the morning. Some of you are commuting to work. Some of you are just kind of getting up and thinking about commuting to work. Let's see. We got anyone on Facebook? Oh, I didn't scroll. Mid morning, morning fam. I choose the morning works for me. Only issue with morning works out is I'm about to pass out by 9 p.m. from getting up early, but that's good. That's good. You're supposed to. You're supposed to go to sleep early. You're supposed to go to sleep. You're not supposed to be up all fucking night. I'm talking to myself, right? I'm trying to scold myself. You're not supposed to be up late at night. We're just able to be up late because of the lights that were technology, right? We're able to be up late and we always have bright lights, pointing into our face. So it's easy to stay up. It's easy to stay up. It's easy to not go to sleep. That's the easy part. That's the easy stuff. It takes discipline sometimes to get up in the morning, especially to change habits. And a lot of you have been following my stories and you follow the community closely. Not maybe some of you are brand new, but I have no problem staying up late. And when I say I have no problem, it doesn't mean it doesn't affect me, but I'm the kind of person that if I want to stay up late, I can. Some people crash out no matter what. They're not able to push it. I'm able to stay up late if I want to. So a lot of times I'm getting work done and sometimes I just have to. I do a lot of stuff. Obviously, I fucking do a lot of messages. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm super engaged with the community and I'm always doing video editing. I'm always posting content, editing content, creating content, thinking of content, touching myself, pooping, eating. Like I'm always busy. And there's only so many hours in the day. So for me, some things that I want to get done, I just have to stay up and do it. Otherwise, they will never get done. And sometimes I just have to stay up and just fucking do it because just getting up early in the next morning, sometimes you get into a flow and I'll get into a flow, get consistent and I'll just get on a roll. And if I stop and I start the next morning, it breaks my creativity. If you have a creative mind and let's say you do art or you play music, sometimes when you're just in that mode and you're rolling and you're editing well, or you're creating music, or you're painting, or something, or you're writing, or you're something, you just don't stop. If you have the creative juices flowing, a lot of times I don't shut that off. If I have good ideas and I'm on fire, I don't stop that. I allow my body to say, you know what? Well, when I'm done with the fire, when the fire is out, then I'll go to sleep. And it doesn't mean that I'm trying to hurt my health or affect my health. But if I'm on a roll and I'm getting good shit done, I don't want to stop that. So that's where I sometimes fall behind just because I can have a lot of those juices flowing all the time. And when I keep on doing that day after day, eventually you crash and you burn out and then you can affect yourself. You can affect yourself long term. It's not good to be burning the candle and to be exhausted all the time. But your body, when it needs sleep, you'll sleep. You'll sleep. But for me, I let that sometimes roll and ride. But it's not necessarily ideal. But what is fucking ideal? Well, what is ideal? Do a poll about when people choose to work out. Well, maybe I'll do that on Facebook. I could do a poll. Maybe I'll do that after this episode. Maybe I'll throw up a poll on Facebook and then throughout the day we can get that done. I'm sure most people do the morning. I have a feeling. I have a feeling. My wife drinks that bulletproof coffee every morning. Does she like it? Obviously, she likes it. I drink all sorts of coffee. I drink cold brew. I drink bulletproof coffee. I drink coffee is good. I'll chew a bean. I'll snort beans in the morning, but I have a separate workout at night as well. You're a 2 a day person. I still go back to if you're doing it twice a day, you're not doing it once a day good enough. You don't need to work out twice a day. You don't have to. You don't have to work out twice a day. Keep up the hard work. Swole, love the vids. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it. I prefer mornings, less gym traffic energy for the day. That's another interesting point. I'm going to run with that for a second, Sammy. I like the mornings because, and tell me if I'm wrong, which I don't think I am, but I like the mornings because people are more focused. I like the mornings, especially during the week, because people that go to the gym in the morning usually go to the gym to get their shit done. They're focused, they're serious, it's their priority because it's the first in their day. So the people that go to the gym first thing in the morning, the energy in the gym is better. The energy is better. It's like in the morning, like when you're up super early, you hear the birds chirping, right? The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole. Welcome to the Daily Swole. Everyone's up, everyone's getting started. People that have fitness as their priority, people that have fitness as their priority are making it their priority and they're doing it, and they're doing it first thing. And you get in, you get out, and people go to work. So you have everyone that takes their fitness seriously and puts it in the forefront of their life in the gym at the same time. And you get in there, it's better energy. In the evening, it's just fucking people sitting around. It just looks a lot more lazy, a lot more exhausted, a lot more defeated, it feels in the gym. It's also a lot more crowded in general, and I don't like the vibes. I don't like the vibes. I do it oftentimes because I just that happens, but if you have a choice and you go in the morning, people aren't as chatty because, everyone's waking up, but they're focused. If you have to go to the gym if you only have from 7 AM, if you only have from 7 AM to 8 AM because you have to be out of the gym at 8:15, otherwise you're gonna be late for work, you're gonna go in at 7, bust your fucking ass, get shit done, and then you're gonna leave. You're not gonna go in and sit and watch TV and schmooze and talk about your day at work and blah blah blah. "How are the kids, Rick?" "Oh, they're pretty good, John." You're gonna go and just, bullshit with people. Most people that work out in the I would say easily people get more results that work out in the morning. Easily. More consistency, more discipline. It builds more discipline too. It builds more discipline too. It's a lot more part of people's lives, and it's a lot more of a priority when people work out first thing in the morning. Holly Corn, so much more focused. If I leave my workout for later, I can't focus on anything else until I get it done. Yes, I agree. I agree. That's why it's harder for me. It's harder for me to get a quality workout when it's later in the day because I'm thinking about all the messages and emails and videos I'm filming and editing. Like I have to slow my flow for myself. I have to slow down my roll and then shift gears and then stop, cut it off. It's like I equate it to taking a piss, like a raging piss, like, I have to pee so bad, and then peeing, and then trying to stop it halfway through. It doesn't really work out that well. I'm trying to stop it halfway through, and then, right, if you have to pee really bad, you can't cut it off. You can't cut the fucking flow off. You can't cut the flow. You can't cut the flow. That's not right. It's not right. You can't do that. But that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like when I stop to go work out in the evening. Jenny McNeil, it also gives you the energy throughout your workday. Yes. Yes, it certainly can. I know that when I work out in the morning, I am more aware and cautious not to break my diet or nutrition. Well, that's good. That's good. When you work out first thing in the morning, a lot of times you're not gonna eat shit afterwards, right? You don't want to ruin the work you did earlier. Yo, Beard. What up, Halver? Halvor, one eye. On Instagram. I have to say thank you for your effort with all the videos and posts. It's helping me a lot. Love from Brazil. Thank you, Bianca. Thank you. I've never been to Brazil, but I heard it's lovely. Daniel Times on YouTube. I know you do, bro. I get up at 3:30 a.m. and work out from 3:45 to 5 a.m. I love it. Fuck. What time do you go to sleep, bro? 3:30 a.m. 3:30 a.m. That's serious. That's serious dedication, man. Let's see. Your tricep workout is insanely tough, but awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. My arm work. Yes. Yeah. I did a good one yesterday too. I did a good workout yesterday, a nice little spread. I'm gonna do some, I got yoga probably either today and or tomorrow for me, for myself personally. for myself personally, and those of you that are members of Swolenormous X, I'm still putting it out there. I want you to all try that mobility workout. That it's great for a warm up. If you're working out today, go into your program vault and do mobility round 2. It's such a good mobilizer, literally mobility, right? Who would have thunk it? But no, it's really good. It's really good. Total body. So if you haven't used that as a warm up, try that. Do one round of that before you do your workout today. Those of you that are in Swolenormous X. Let's see. Yeah, Frank, 5:30 a.m. I can't eat before that. No, I don't. No, if I work out first thing in the morning, I'm not eating first. No, I'll wake up and just fucking go chug some coffee. Eric hits some pre-workout. Yeah. Do a bump and then go. I work out after work because I can do anything else the rest of the night. I can't do anything else the rest of the night. You can. If you can only work out at night, that's fine. If you can only work out at night, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with working out at night. I said that at the beginning. There's nothing wrong with working out at night. There's absolutely nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with working out at night. If you have a choice, I highly recommend shifting your schedule and doing what you can to work out first thing in the morning because I really do feel long term it will benefit you more. It'll benefit you more. I like it. I think it's better to start your day with that if you can, but it absolutely by no means determines whether or not you get results. Some people crush it at night. Everyone's different, but I think you'll stick to it more if you do it first thing. I eat half an avocado before I work out. You eat an avocado or a couple pieces of bacon. The one thing that I don't do is eat fat before I work out. Generally a no-no because it doesn't absorb fast. That would sit in my stomach. I've done stuff like that. I've eaten more higher fat foods before working out, and it does not work well because there's no need for it. It's not giving your body any kind of energy. It takes a while to digest. Those are if you feel good, but then again, if you feel great and you eat that and you have a great workout and you feel fine, all right, all the power to you. I couldn't do that. Doesn't absorb fast. It'll just sit in there. So I definitely don't want to have those big, heavy fats in my stomach while I'm training. I don't know how you do that. Big Daddy Swole, good afternoon from London. That's why I like doing that's why I like touching these different times. I like touching the morning time on the Swole because then we got people from London. Got people from London that don't normally see the Swole live. What's going on, Sean? Holly, so you don't absolutely have to eat before training. No, you don't. No, of course not. Of course not. The supplement companies would love you to take all their stuff and do this pre-workout and this food pre-workout and take this shake pre-workout and all this pre-workout this and pre-workout that, the protein, pre-workout protein, amino acids, BCAAs, drink this, eat this. Um, I've been training for 8 years and I've always eaten before. That's fine. You don't have to eat before you work out. You're gonna have to get used to that though. If you've been eating regularly and all of a sudden you stop eating before you work out, you're probably gonna get lightheaded or feel dizzy. But that's usually what people in the morning have to learn to handle. If you've never done fasted training, you never worked out on an empty stomach, once you start, you might feel a little bit dizzy or uncomfortable when you start doing it because you're used to having some available sugars, some more available sugars in some a situation like that, but you absolutely don't have to. But you might feel like you have to switch over. You might need a little bit of an adaptation period to get used to that a little bit more. Tips for overhead press: take the weight and push it up. Go that way. That's where you push the weight. I don't like overhead press. I don't like overhead press. It doesn't have that much of a purpose. Overhead pressing, just like the bench press, is a heavily overdone exercise. Most people don't need overhead pressing. Like, what do you need overhead pressing for? How much shit are you lifting up overhead? I mean, just don't there's really no tips for it. The tips for overhead pressing are to do other exercise that don't activate the anterior deltoid. If you're not doing yoga, if you're not doing floor cobras, if you're not doing middle, lower trap, posterior deltoid activation, posterior rotator cuff activation, if you don't have proper dynamic posture for the shoulder and the shoulder girdle and the thoracic spine, you shouldn't be doing overhead pressing because you're putting pressure and you're causing a lot of friction inside your shoulder. So most people that do overhead pressing probably shouldn't be doing overhead pressing. Most people that do overhead pressing probably shouldn't be doing overhead pressing. For strongman, I what's with strongman? Why do people why is everyone I get so many comments about strongman. Why is that getting so much more popular? You wanna lift random objects and fuck your body up. It's fun to watch, but man, I would never wanna do that stuff. It depends on what tips you mean. I mean, those are what I just said was actually gold. If you're doing strongman, it will help you. In other words, balance out your shoulders, balance out your stabilizers. So in the shoulder, you have 2 types of movement going on. You have the joint and the actual girdle. You have the scapular action and you have the actual humeral, the humerus, and muscles that attach and originate from different places. Some from the scapula, some from the actual axial skeleton. So you have to strengthen the support system. And actually, today's Daily Swole Club post that those of you that are on the Daily Swole Club list on Messenger, you'll be getting that. I talk about balancing out. I talk about activation, inhibition. So that's the post that's coming. You'll probably get that around midday, around noon, you'll get that message. So check that out. And like I said, if you're not part of, especially if you're watching on Facebook, if you're not part of the Daily Swole Club, send me a message on Messenger. Just go to my Facebook page and click send a message. And you can swipe up on the main menu at the bottom of the text box and you'll see free resources. Click on that and you'll see Daily Swole Club. Hit that and it'll give you all the information how to join. Super simple. You'll get a follow-up message and then you just click join. Boom. And you're on the list and you'll get the message. Good morning, Daddy Swole. I always work out after work, helps get rid of the stress of the workday. Good shit. Good shit. I think meditation gets rid of stress too. Meditation's great first thing in the morning. Meditation's great afterwards. Working out's good after. Whenever you can fucking get there. Whenever you can get there. If you're working all day, I think if you work out after work and it's a choice, you have a lot more room for error. You have a lot more reasons to cancel. You have a lot more reasons to quit. You have a lot more reasons to not go. Oh, there's traffic. Oh, something came up. Oh, someone wants to do this. Oh, I have to pick up something. I have to run some errands, blah, blah, blah. I think there's more room for excuses if you train after work. When you do it before, first thing in the morning, nothing can get in the way of your day. Like nothing in your day can interrupt your workout because you did it already. It's first. You made it a priority. So literally first thing in your day, you're telling your body that your fitness is your number one priority because you're doing it first. That's usually how you go through priorities more efficiently in your day. You do the most important things first. The most important tasks you get done earlier in the day, you do first on your list. Okay, you have a list of things to do. What's the most important things to do on that list? Do it first. And when you do your fitness first thing in the morning, you're telling your body that your fitness is the most important thing or it's a number one priority in your life and nothing's going to get in the way. You're not going to have issues with traffic. You're not going to have issues with being tired or your boss was a pain in the ass today. So, you don't feel like working out. You just want to go home and have a drink or eat or take a nap or just go home and fucking watch Netflix and you're tired. At the end, at the end of the day, you're cleaning up the mess and the chaos of the day. And that's why first thing is important because when you do something later on in the day, you allow the chaos of life to dictate how you're going to feel. You allow a lot of shit to come in and potentially affect the success of your training, the quality of your day, the quality of your day, whether it's high or low, and whatever happens, you kind of open yourself up for a lot of possibility of not wanting to go to the gym or something interrupting your ability to go get your fitness on. Mark Green, I wish I knew something about meditation. There's amazing free resources. There's great apps out there. One of them is great. Headspace is fantastic. There are a lot of different methods of meditation, but the whole idea and the whole principle of meditation, the reason why it's a great kind of like morning, evening conversation, especially with, are you taking your fitness seriously, is that it's just about observation and perspective of like what's going on inside your body, what's going on inside your head, what your body is actually, what your body is processing, how you process information, how you process thoughts, how you process feelings, how you observe yourself, and really learning a lot more about yourself and how you work. So if you understand and you're more, yeah, Brad, there you go on Instagram, Headspace, yeah. If you learn and you have perspective and you see what's going on, you kind of observe what's happening to you. It's perspective. And you ever have that third party perspective, right? When someone's venting about a personal relationship and you look at them and you're like, "Are you fucking serious? Break up with them. Why are you with that person? Why are you spending time?" It's always easier when you are that outside person. It's always easier when you have that third party perspective when you're looking at it from outside. It's always easy to look at and have I would say have an opinion, but it's always easy to give advice from the outside. It doesn't mean you're always right, but you have a different perspective. You're looking at it from that point of view. Now, it doesn't mean that the other person's wrong or right, or you're right and you're wrong, but when you have a different perspective on your own thoughts and what's going on in your life, when you step outside yourself and kind of observe what's going on, the perspective, like what is going on in your life isn't going to change. And what I mean by that is the emotions and the things you have to do and the stresses, those are there and they're going to be there today. And even if those get taken care of, you're gonna have other ones tomorrow, you're gonna have other ones the next day. There's always gonna be stressors, there's always gonna be things that are pulling against you. There's always gonna have that tug of war. Now, when it comes to that, because of that tug of war, you're always gonna have that push and pull. If you can observe it and you can relate to that differently, that's the game changer. That's the game changer when you actually can observe what those issues are and look at them with a different perspective, then you start really unlocking things with your mental health and mental fitness. Someone said that yesterday on the Fitness is Life video. They said, "Well, what about if you're in a wheelchair? Fitness is life, but what if you can't move?" Mental fitness. You don't think you have mental fitness too? It's all connected. It's all connected. Melanie Mitchell, I find that when I work out in the morning, I need a nap by noon. So I work out at night and sleep so well. I don't let my day affect my workout. I drag my ass to the gym. However, there are days where my day got the best of me and I don't go. These days don't happen often. Well, I mean, that's how you work. If you work out in the morning, you need a nap by noon. That sounds like a nutrition or hydration or a sleep thing. So I work out at night and sleep so well. All right, well, you found out what works for you best. So do it. Good. Good for you. Javier, I warm up with mobility and some core activation. I like exercise in the evening. Philip, I used to work out every day for an hour doing something. Is there an optimal amount of times to work out within a week? Workout duration? No, there is no optimal. There is no set such optimal time. Some people like to work out twice a day and they swear by it. Some people like to work out 3 or 4 times a week max and they swear by it. So it depends on your volume. If you have more volume, if you're doing like heavy weights and you're doing a lot of bodybuilding type stuff, you need more rest between workouts. You don't need to work out as frequently. Thanks for your comments, Swole, and you're welcome, Mark. All right, fam, fire. So I hope you're driving safe to work. I hope you are gonna have a crushing day. And if you did get your pump on, I'm glad you got your pump on. If you are open to training in the morning, I highly recommend you try it. I highly recommend you try, and I highly recommend you take advantage of your opportunity with your schedule to rearrange that and to try working out first thing in the morning. I think it will keep you more consistent. I think it'll keep you more disciplined. I think you will get more results because it will, in your mind and in your schedule, it will cement your fitness as a top priority. It will cement your fitness as a top priority. Just psychologically, you are doing it first. You are putting it top on the list. Eric Palma, what do you recommend? High reps, low weight, or low? It doesn't, it depends on your goal. Heavier weights usually better for most purposes. Sunglasses inside, yes. I told you. I told everyone I have myoswolitis. The photoreceptors in my eyes directly translate linearly to muscle hypertrophy. So if I don't wear glasses, I get too swole, and that can cause heart problems and stuff. If I get too big, so I wear glasses to block the rays. Got to block the sunshine. Can't make too many gains, right? Thanks for your comment. I see that it could be hydration. A lot of times, fam, if you're crashing or you're you're bonking out and you're not drinking enough water, that could be directly related. I always find, and I try to look, I love my coffee in the morning, but oftentimes I'll have coffee and I'm saying, you know what, Papa Swolio, you can't have this until you drink two of these. And I'll try to drink at least a liter or two of water. So I'm actually going to crush this right now while I get a couple more things together and on the road. So I'll be doing a ton. I'll be doing a ton of messages today because I'll be on the road for a while. So hit me up, fam. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Facebook. Oh, and remember, because I'll be doing a lot of messages, make sure. So right now, I don't care if you're watching on Twitch, Instagram, or YouTube, load up Facebook. Even if you have a account you have to dust off, download Facebook Messenger, get on it, and send me a message to my Swolenormous page. And you'll see at the bottom, make sure you update your app and stuff. You'll swipe up, and there's a main menu with all my workshops, free resources, some links to the podcast and stuff. But you'll see right under free resources, you'll see Daily Swole Club. You hit that, and you'll get more information on how to join, and you will be on the private VIP list 150,000% free. It's absolutely free, and it's just daily little, knowledge nukes right in your messenger videos, workout tips, full workouts at times. I'm going to send something every single day just to keep you amped, keep you on point, and educate you. But exclusive content, I'm not going to post it anywhere. I'm not posting on Instagram. I'm not going to send it out in an email. Uh, I'm not going to post it anywhere else publicly. So anytime there's maybe, special giveaways, special offers, doing things like, video tutorials and like little mini courses. Today's video is fire. So it's going to give you direct access to me, and I'm going to be dropping amazing knowledge nukes every single day right there. So Daily Swole Club on Messenger, send me a message on Facebook, swipe up on the main menu if you want to, and you can see it under free resources. Daily Swole Club. If you have any questions or issues finding that, just send me a message. I'm getting a ton of messages. I'm getting so many messages on Facebook. So just be patient. If you send me something personal or specific, it will take me some time to get to it, but I will get to it. I will get to it. I cycle through every message. It just takes a while when, hundreds and hundreds are coming in every day and every hour, especially after I post something. So just be mindful of that if you're trying to get in touch with me, but I will as soon as possible. Okay. So crush your workout today, morning or evening. If you can do the morning, do the morning. Join the Daily Swole Club. What else is going on? Just fucking crush today. It's a Thursday. Stay tuned for the new DWG. I'm going to drop that on YouTube and Facebook. It's going to be fucking lit. So I'm excited. I'm stoked. And I hope you enjoy your Thursday. Stay plugged in. Again, Daily Swole Club on Messenger. And of course, you can follow me throughout the day on Snapchat and especially Instagram stories. All right, fam. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow, make sure you're following and plugged in on YouTube at least. I mean, I'm on Facebook at least, because I'll absolutely be on Facebook. I'll absolutely be live on Facebook. If I can add YouTube or something, I will add YouTube. But only for tomorrow. I'll be out of this arena, so you can catch me live, but catch me on the road. But make sure you're following me on Facebook, because you probably won't see me. You won't see me on Twitch, and you probably won't see me live for the daily on Instagram. So if anything, default will be Facebook. So love you guys. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. I'll see you all in Swolenormous X and in the Daily Swole Club. Follow me. Send me a message on Messenger. Get in the Daily Swole Club. Oh, oh, oh. It's going to be fucking lit like a tit. And we're going to go lodge and get swole from her head to her feet. Papa Swolio today on a Thursday wants to go balls deep. Peace out, fam. Love you. I'll see you tomorrow for episode 742. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Be safe if you're driving to work. And don't forget to make those get it done.